Well, here we are at Old Hall Farm, South Walsham. The property is going in our auction on the 30th of March at the Assembly House in Norwich. The guide price is £295,000 to £320,000 for a property with 3 bedrooms, a detached house with 2 reception rooms and kitchen with barn. About an acre and a half, an opportunity for an owner-occupier or investor, scope to extend, and a good bet in the heart of Broadland, close to Norwich as well. What more do you want? Come and have a look and see what you think. Well, here we are at Old Hall Farm, South Walsham. This property is being placed in our spring auction because we think that's the best way of maximising value and looking after our client. We hold 4 auctions a year, and this will be one of the larger properties that's being included. It offers lots of different opportunities, which is one of the reasons it's so suitable. Buyers will be able to take it on as it is, renovate it and perhaps extend it subject to planning, or perhaps even demolish it and make the most of the land outside. We have an acre and a half and an agricultural building as well. This kitchen area works well. It's centrally situated. Everything here needs improving, changing and renovating, but anybody who wants to buy this house will be able to move into it as it is. My clients have looked after it very well. The kitchen's small. It has what you'd expect of a small kitchen, space for the kitchen table, and then access through to the living room, the sitting room. There's a pantry off here, and then a lobby and bathroom as well. So clean and tidy, and the main thing as far as this property is concerned, it is ready for immediate occupation. Whatever people do to it, it can be occupied as it is. Okay, that gives you a feel for the kitchen. Let's go into the living room and then we can go from there. Here we are in the sitting room. This leads through to the dining room, and it's all a bit of a blank canvas, the whole house really. There are different aspects of this room. It's light and airy, the scope to extend at the side, probably not at the front, because I think the planners, if the house is going to be retained, would want to keep the integral focus of the property the same. But there's an understairs cupboard, there's a fireplace that could be opened up. There are a number of different ways, I suppose, to move through into the dining room and perhaps try and incorporate the 2 rooms together. But that's really for planners and for people to look at the footprint and to work out what they want to do. Our auction catalogue has a floor plan, and that will set out the footprint, and then I suppose it's up to people to look at the whole and work out how they think they could live in it. Again, going back to the auction, one of the reasons, really the main reason it's going in an auction, is the opportunity that's afforded by the site and by this footprint and this house. So that's the ground floor. Now let's go upstairs and we can look at the layout of the rooms and how that works. Well, here we are on the first floor, and what you see is really what you get. The floor plan in the catalogue sets everything out. We've got 1, 2, 3 double bedrooms and a family bathroom, and my clients have maintained the property very well. The opportunity really with the whole of this house is how to develop the size and the footprint. I think with the first floor accommodation, it's difficult to change the layout of the rooms. So you have 3 double bedrooms here. They're really nice and light and airy, but it will be for a buyer to obtain planning to extend the property, and then someone will decide how to obtain further bedroom accommodation. But you know, as it is, it works well, it's light and airy, and a good bet. So out we come, and this is the rear portion of the property. One of the great things about this is that we've got a pedestrian walkway here, the back drive, which is shared with another property leading to the barn, which you'll see in a moment. My drawing department have calculated that we've got an acre and a half of land, and it's broadly at the front and side, and a blank canvas, as I said earlier. People will be able to do with this as they will. And here's the house and the barn the other side. Rural views, south-facing views here at the front, but most importantly, scope at the side to extend, and plenty of scope actually, because there's a lot of space. There's a little bit at the back that could be incorporated into the house to square it off. The single-storey outbuildings equally could be incorporated in. So it's a good bet for somebody who's got some ingenuity and wants to create something slightly bigger. Of course, there may be people who want to live in it as it is, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I think the opportunity is that it's up for grabs and would suit lots of different ways, really. So there it is. It's a lovely bet. We're close to the Norfolk Broads. We're between the River Yare and the River Bure, about equidistant, so we can sail at Wroxham or at Reedham. Communication routes are good, with easy access to Norwich and Great Yarmouth via the A47. There's a local shop in the village and school as well, easy access to Ranworth Broad. So something for everybody. I'm really excited about the auction, and let's hope that we'll do as well as we expect to.